What's up, traders? Hope you're all doing well. In this video, we're going to have a look at my TradingView settings and the chart that I use, the backgrounds. I often switch between them, so I'll show you all the options, the candle colors, the boxes that I use primarily, and we're going to look at that primarily. No analysis, but just a TradingView setup. So if you're new, welcome, subscribe, like, do something for the algorithm, like the video. Just as there's an algorithm in the forex market, so is there for YouTube. So I'd appreciate it if you support me with in regards to that. So first of all, candles. Let's start with the candles and the background. So I usually like the black and dark gray, or yeah, dark gray and just gray, not like a white, but just a dark gray. So let's have a look at the settings. With the symbol, the body candle, it's just a normal third one from the left for the bullish candles, and then fourth one from the right for bearish candles. Set to 100%, nothing fancy on that. That's plain and simple. Then our background color. So I often chop and change between this one, which is, there's the color code for it. Let's make a copy of that. Just really put some text here. Background 1. That is the color code. You can just copy and paste that or paste that into your charts. And then the second one is this one. So it's like a brownish gray color. I often like this as well, just to, I don't know, gives me a little bit of a different perspective, or I don't know, just helps my eyes see differently. So that is great. And I like this one a lot because it complements my uh, rectangles and boxes that I use mostly as well. So that is, this one is, then let me just quickly check that for you. That is, then there's the color code. So you can just go into your chat, into your TradingView and add that color. There it is. So in terms of boxes, so we have, let's use demand one, and then we have supply one as well. Those are the two main ones. And then the next up we will look at is the buy, or the risk to reward tool. And then for that, we're also just gonna use, so delete this one, just add this color. It's basically the same. And then the yellow. So those are kind of primarily the colors that I use on my charts and what you see the most. And then obviously for lines, we just use black lines. Nothing's really magnificent about that. You can change the lines as well. So for this, basically it's this blue color. This is my custom color. So the color code for that, you'll see that over there. Let's add the text, add it as text. And then the red, it's just this bottom one. And you'll see that there. But we'll just grab that color, put it in there. This one is the same. And then the yellow that we use, it's a custom color as well. Have that there as well then. So those are the custom colors. Now it's important to note the opacity. So usually the demand boxes, or I call it the demand areas, I use for this bluish one, and it's at 11%. You'll see that 11%. Then the red one is also at 11%. So they're both at 11%. The yellow is at 11%. So 11% is like my go-to color. Then for the risk reward tool, basically it is the blue color, my custom blue color, but at 50%. So this one, 376B89, but at 50%. And then we just use a normal gray, the fourth one from the right, from the left, but again at 11%. So that's kind of like the zone in terms of percentage wise for the colors. And then, yeah, it kind of looks really cool if you use these zones. It kind of works well on the chart. I think the colors look really great, and it kind of complements just kind of what I want to see. Um, you see, the other thing that you can do is if you want the same color but two tones, so you can use blue as well, but you just have it at a different opacity. You can make it whatever you want it to be, but I just prefer the two tones where you have gray and blue. So that's kind of what I've been doing as of late. And then if you just go back to the main color, you can see it really looks well on the off-white or eggshell white, pearl gray type of background as well. It looks really great. And then for the normal, just plain white, it works as well, but it's a little bit stark and a little bit hard on the eyes. So I prefer just having this softer white that kind of just blends everything together a little bit. So that's kind of the main things that I use. What else? What else? For text boxes, I just use plain background with a border. Nothing simple, nothing fancy, just plain. Oh, the Gann box. I have a few presets. Clean Gann. What's the one that I use the most? Ranges? No, it's not this one. Blocks. No, not that one. Clean. Yes, that's probably the one that I use the most. And that's just gray. So you can just see the settings over here. Everything's just gray or black, but at 50% opacity. So that's something you can play around with. Use the different colors, but play around with the opacity settings. It's really interesting what you'll find. Looks quite good. I use this one as well, and that's basically my custom blue that I use, the DWFX blue. And I think it's this one, yeah, the blue, but it's like at 0% for some reason, and then black. And then you just move this one up and down to get that exact shading. So you can play around with that as well. Pause the video and look at that again. I like this box because it kind of looks like a search box. You want to just enter something in there and press search. Let's not do that. Just for search, wrap it. Looks like Google. Search. Yeah, kind of looks fun. So those are the main things that I use. Nothing really spectacular. Um, that's the shadings that I use the most, the tools that I use most often. So yes, that's it. Um, oh yes, this one, this is the last one I needed to show you guys. Is I use this tool a lot to mark out imbalance, and it is parallel channel. So, and for this colors, I used my blue at 100%, and the background color is my blue as well, again at 11%. So 11% is kind of that sweet spot for me personally. And that is my TradingView chart setup, guys. Thank you for watching. It's a quick one, and I hope you can be creative and come up with your own custom colors and things that you want to use in your charts. And yeah, have a great day. Have a nice one. Bye.